Welcome to the League of Legends Internship Spotlight, featuring Grant, the video production intern. Grant is a fourth-year media studies student at the University of Guelph Humber. His team role of choice is solo top, enjoying Yorick, Galio, Jax, and Rumble, followed closely by a love of AP carries, primarily Kennen, Ahri, and Malzahar. His passive is Inspiration. Whenever using one of his abilities, he gains bonus work speed and movement speed in order to get things done. Edit allows Grant to quickly and creatively manipulate video and elements created by his other abilities to craft any number of projects. Write draws on Grant's journalism background to passively increase his script writing and attention to detail. When activated, it immediately grants him bonus productivity and lets him brainstorm ideas and write copy. Voiceover uses Grant's oratory skills to record copy and enthrall audiences with his endearing narration. Grant's ultimate is humor. He can use it in combination with any of his abilities to lighten the mood and grant bonus happiness to nearby teammates. Grant gets this ability at level 1, and the cooldown is reduced relative to how comfortable he is with his team. Grant works best when he can apply his creativity and ingenuity to the project he's working on. With Z-Guild News, a weekly news program created for a guild in World of Warcraft, I used a combo of writing into editing and voiceovers, being sure to use humor to empower each ability.
Cataclysm and why Deathwing's not so bad. Z-Guild recruitment efforts continue. And Ventrilo vs. Mumble, the battle to be heard. Those stories right now on Z-Guild News. Hi, I'm Broth, and welcome to Z-Guild News.
Hi, I'm Broth, and welcome to Z-Guild News. Tonight we have a special retrospective look at our former guild leader Mithron.
In other news, we have an update on a piece we featured over 10 weeks ago.
Today on Z-Guild News, Nightwatch's departure, new teams formed, and guild progression.
Some say he can distinguish murlocs by taste, and that he once had a vicious knife fight with Jaina Proudmoore. All we know is he's called Revnox.
Well, I think that everyone else in the guild can agree that I've been insane for quite a while. It's just that now I don't have to warn people in advance.
A segment that will spotlight guildies, taking a look at out-of-WoW aspects that we don't often see. Brings us to the next announcement regarding the contest, the incentive. Now obviously the biggest prize is that feeling of knowing that you're participating in an activity that endeavors to bring the guild together in a collective unity, while also getting mentioned on Z-Guild News. Though, if that's not quite appealing enough, there will be an actual prize as well. Now it's time for our player spotlight. This week we focus on the achievement hunting of one of our experienced Quebecois raiders. How far are we from the Lich King? To start, we will look at 25-man progression.
The show ran weekly for 5 months and netted us community interest and guild pride.
The warrior in question used several disguises in an attempt to evade police on his getaway chopper, seen here. The driver of which is believed to be this man, an elderly paladin who enjoys chai tea, bubble baths, and raiding pantsless. The duo escaped into the sewers and are believed to have jumped off Dalran, narrowly escaping death by means of a parachute cloak and various paladin abilities. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of either the warrior or his paladin accomplice, you are asked to contact the Kirin immediately.
Here, with the editing of the multimedia project on the subculture of Rocky Horror Picture Show, I used Grant's editing skills early game without even needing to put points in voiceovers or writing.
There is a world for people who are a little bit outside the norm, you know, who are a little bit different, who don't fit into society's established, like, you were born this way, so this is your role and this is what you're supposed to do. Like, that doesn't fit everybody.
I love the music. I love the songs. I love the cult following. I love the nonsense of throwing things. It's brilliant.
One of the greatest things you can do on a Saturday night. It's just fantastic. It's great.
Oh, I just love it. It's a way to feel free and a way to be just like sexual beings that they are in the piece and just have a good time.
I think that as someone who was kind of a weird kid in high school, it really it gives you something. It gives you like a community and something that kind of speaks to you.
Despite having to edit hours of footage, itemizing towards Grant's editing potential allowed me to categorize the clips by theme and make 4 distinct videos about the subculture.
And then I went to see it live, and I realized there is a movie behind the movie. With all this talking, all the lines you can say screaming at the screen. It's just an amazing experience.
Well, you're in this room full of people and everyone's having a good time watching the same movie. It's a shared experience. It's like going to a hockey game. It's like, you know, you go to an ordinary movie isn't the same though, because an ordinary movie is a bunch of individuals watching the same movie at the same time. Going to a hockey game, going to Rocky, that's a shared experience where you're interacting as part of a crowd. Rocky was a lot of fun, non-judgmental, everyone had a good time. You know, maybe some people had a deeper meaning to it, but for me, no, it was just freedom. Freedom to be who you are, and I guess for a teenager, that's a lot.
To assist with Grant's passion for gaming and video creation, I use caffeinated beverage reds, literary classics yellows, RPG blues, and classic rock quintessences. For masteries, I go with a fairly balanced build, picking up points in coding and journalism in the offense tree, all points in teaching and training others in the defense tree, and the scuba diving certification in the utility tree, just in case. Thanks for tuning in to the League of Legends Internship Spotlight. Please subscribe to the Riot Games YouTube channel. Be sure to leave us your comments just below the video.